What do I need when I want to start with search arbitrage in combination with native ads? In this video, we will give you a checklist with all the necessary things and details you have to prepare if you want to make money out of search arbitrage in combination with native advertising traffic. Hi everyone, my name is Marcel Sattler. I'm the founder of Purple Black, a native advertising only agency. What we're doing on a daily basis is we run profitable performance marketing campaigns through native advertising networks like, for example, Taboola, Outbrain, Gemini, and many more. And we do run search arbitrage campaigns for more than a decade successfully. Therefore, we deeply understand how search arbitrage is working, and I see in the past couple of years, more and more people want to join the search arbitrage field or the search arbitrage niche in general. So maybe you ask yourself why more and more people are joining the space of search arbitrage. And the answer is pretty simple, because you can make money through the internet without any own product, without affiliate links, whatever. You basically use the gap between a click you purchase on a platform and the money you receive out of something else, like from a feed provider, for example. So therefore, search up is still a great opportunity to make money in 2024. Therefore, I decided to create this video here to give you guys a better overview. So first of all, when you want to start with search arbitrage, it's important to understand search arbitrage. How is it working? You know, like, okay, if I buy a click for this amount, what's next? What's the conversion rates? To understand the basic things here. If you don't understand the basics yet, no worries, pause this video. I do have in my channel here some different videos where I speak specifically about search arbitrage. Check out my other videos about search arbitrage when you want to see exactly how search arb is working. The next thing is the basic know-how. First of all, it's important to understand that search arbitrage and native ads is technically difficult. So that means if you don't have any experience with some ads or some technical stuff, then search arbitrage is definitely the wrong thing for you. The next thing is the budget, the money. Important to understand is that search arbitrage is nothing you can start just with $100 or $200. You definitely need money not to get blown away by the big players here. So it's always a bidding system when we speak about native ads. So imagine they're the big players who are spending like 20, 30, 40,000 US dollar per day on a campaign in one country. And then there are the small players with $80, $100. Who do you think will get the premium placements? Definitely not the guy with the $80. I can guarantee you that. So the thing is, money is a very important topic when it comes to search arbitrage. Money can fix a lot of problems when it comes to search arbitrage. And important to understand is you need money in order to make search arbitrage profitable. If you're sitting on your last $100, $200 or $500, I would definitely not recommend you, not at all, to start with search arbitrage. Then search arbitrage is the wrong tool for you to make money yet. You need money here to start, and I don't speak from $1,000 or $2,000. You definitely need a good 5-figure amount here to invest and be able to invest into search arbitrage in order to make it run, in order to make it possible. And last but not least here from our first point of the preparation is to understand the policies. To understand the policies of the feed provider plus understand the policies from the native advertising network. Because I can guarantee you, if you break the policies here, you are out. You're out of the game. They will block your feed account because, you know, they also have all the restrictions from Google, Bing, whatever. So you have to follow the policies strictly. Next thing is set up the essential accounts. And basically you need two kinds of accounts. First thing is you need a feed account, and second thing is you need a traffic account. So the feed account can be, for example, from Tonic or System 1. And here is already the first problem you're facing. So either Tonic and System 1 and any other feed provider, they're not willing to give you any account at the moment. So they have a closed system, and they just give you an account when you have already experience in the search arbitrage field. So more and more people want to join the space, but they are not allowed to because every feed account provider is blocking the access right now. There are some other ways to get to an account, but they are more difficult and they are more expensive. So there are workarounds, but long story short, without money and without experience, it's impossible to get a feed account right now. So to get the feed account is definitely a struggle where many people are stopping. So we can help a few guys here, but we cannot help everybody. So that means, yes, we do have a few workarounds here to get a feed account from Tonic or System 1, but we are unable to help everybody. The next thing is the traffic account, like for example from Taboola or Outbrain. And here important to understand is there are self-service accounts and there are managed accounts. Sometimes it's hard, it depends on which country you are and how much money you have and what entity you have. Sometimes it's hard to get a managed account, but you need a managed account in order to get profitable. I created already a couple of videos about that, so I will not mention in detail what's the difference here. Just in a nutshell, with a self-service account, you're usually not able to use something like a block list. So that means you will receive all the shitty, junky traffic from native ads, from push placements. And this is strictly forbidden when it comes to search arbitrage ads, because the feed providers, they are not allowing any push traffic. So therefore, you need a managed account from Taboola or Outbrain in order to start here search arbitrage. The next thing is the keyword research. After you have settled all the things, all the necessary requirements here in the beginning, then you have to start with the real work. Do the keyword research, see exactly what niches are working and do as much as you can here. Don't just start with one keyword or so, try to start with multiple keywords, try to understand how they're working, try to look for keyword research tools. There are tons of ways. You can use something like the Google Keyword Planner, which is a free tool, or a paid tool, doesn't matter, but do a keyword research. Important here to understand is that first of all, it must be something which is scalable, so don't be too niche here, but on the other hand side, you have to look of course for keywords which have less competition, which is pretty hard honestly. Keyword research here for search ARB ads is hard. So therefore it's important for you to spend here a lot of time and also to try and test different keywords in totally different categories. Afterwards, let's take care about the technical setup. So when it comes to technical setup, and this is what I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you do need a technical background. So you do need to have a technical experience here. So first things first, you need a domain. This is pretty simple. You just go and register online a domain. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You can go to Namecheap, GoDaddy, whatever, buy a domain. Simple as that. Next thing is a bit more complicated. So you need to integrate the feed from System 1, Tonic, whatever, to your domain. So they usually give you some introduction how to do this, but it's technically. Next thing is to set up a tracker. So I recommend here when it comes to search arbitrage, use something like Clicklflare, for example, in order to be able to track like your costs and your earnings. Clicklflare usually has integration with all the necessary and all the basic tools here. So therefore it's my go-to tracker when it comes to search arbitrage. And last but not least, you do have to take care about the tracking in general. If you have a tracker like, for example, Clicklflare, then it's pretty easy. If you don't want to use a tracker like Clicklflare, then you have to work with UTM parameters and you have to set up a proper tracking solution to be able afterwards to see exactly where the clicks are coming from and from which campaigns you make money. And last but not least, you need ads. You need the ads for a platform like Taboola or Outbrain to run traffic. You need headlines which are aligned with your keyword, plus you need like images, like basic, the pictures or motion image, doesn't matter, but you need ads. An ad in general, when it comes to native ads, is the combination between a headline and an image or a motion picture, whatever. But this is called an ad when it comes to native ads. So important here to understand is that when it comes to search arbitrage, that you need to work clickbaity, in order to receive clicks, of course, but also important is to receive the right clicks, which are willing to click on the next page, which is the feed. So because that means as soon as a prospect is clicking on your feed, you will get money, you will make money. That's important. So don't just bring traffic to your feed, but also ensure that these people are clicking on a search query from your feed. So this is a quick overview. Of course, it's not complete, but I just want to mention here a few things. First thing is that you need money when it comes to search arbitrage. So again, if you just have a few grand, like 1 or 2 grand, don't start with search arb. It's the wrong tool at the moment for you. Next thing is it's pretty hard to get a feed account. It's pretty hard to get a feed account from System 1, from Tonic. So this is a huge challenge for many people here and nobody really can help you. That's the pain in the ass here because you do need to have experience in order to apply there. And last but not least is the traffic source account. You do need a traffic source account, a managed account from Taboola or Outbrain. That means usually you have to sign an IO, which is worth like $10,000 for example, to get this account to be also able to run search arbitrage ads, plus to get some tools like, for example, a whitelist or block list. I hope you liked that video. If so, I would extremely appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. And of course, when you subscribe to my channel to receive an update when I speak again about search arbitrage and native ads. Have a good one. See you next time.